The piece that ended up being my favorite part of this entire project was actually something I had already tossed into my scrap pile. But I'll come back to that because today we're looking at more creative upcycling ideas that prove old clothing, leftover fabric, and pieces you might normally throw away can still have a whole lot of potential. We'll be looking at clever sewing ideas, clothing transformations, unexpected ways to reuse fabric, and creative details that can completely change the look of something you already own. Some of these ideas are simple enough to inspire your next weekend project, while others may have you looking at the clothes in your closet and wondering what else they could become. The inspiration throughout today's video was discovered on Pinterest, and I'll have the Pinterest board linked in the description so you can explore even more ideas afterward. As we go, keep track of the project you like best because I want you to vote in the comments using the number of your favorite idea. Once we reach around 100 total votes in the comments, I may recreate the winning idea with my own creative twist in a future video. Now, back to that little piece I almost threw away. The project had started out pretty normally, and at the time I didn't think that scrap was useful for anything, so into the pile it went. But somewhere along the way, the project took a turn I wasn't expecting, and suddenly I needed something I hadn't planned for. That was when I looked over at that forgotten little scrap and started wondering if I had been a little too quick to give up on it. And as it turned out, the piece I almost threw away was about to become the part of the entire project I liked the most. By the time I went back to that scrap pile, I had already changed my mind about the project at least 3 times. The original idea had seemed simple enough when I started. I had the main fabric picked out, I knew the general look I wanted, and I honestly thought this was going to be one of those rare projects where everything just behaved itself. Which should have been my first warning. I started cutting and arranging the pieces, and at first it looked like everything was coming together exactly the way I had pictured it. But once I stepped back and really looked at it, something was off. The project wasn't terrible, but it didn't look finished. It needed one more detail to pull everything together, and that was when I realized I had already cut up most of the extra fabric I could have used. I started digging through the pieces I had left, holding scraps against the project, turning them around, folding them, and hoping one would magically become the answer. Nothing worked. Then I remembered the little piece I tossed aside earlier because it seemed too small and awkward to be useful. Luckily, it was still sitting there with the scraps. When I picked it up and held it against the project, I could immediately see a possibility I hadn't noticed before. The problem was, there was barely enough to work with, and if I cut it wrong, that was it. No second chance, no backup piece, and no pretending I meant to do it that way. So I sat there staring at this tiny scrap, trying to decide whether I should risk using it or leave the project alone before I made things worse. If you enjoy hearing these upcycling stories while discovering new ideas, I'd love to have you subscribe so you don't miss future inspiration. Because this was the point where one wrong cut could either fix the entire project or send that little scrap right back where it started. The project I was working on was an old oversized button-down shirt that I was turning into a completely different patchwork style top, using leftover fabric to add more shape, color, and detail. And that tiny scrap I had almost thrown away suddenly looked perfect for one area near the front that still felt unfinished. The problem was that I only had enough fabric for one attempt, so I measured it, moved it around, measured it again, and then apparently measured it one more time just for emotional support. Finally, I made the cut, placed the piece onto the shirt, pinned it in place, stepped back, and immediately knew it was exactly what had been missing. Once I stitched it down, that little scrap tied the colors together and made the entire design look intentional, instead of like I had simply run out of fabric halfway through. And the funny part was that if I had cleaned up my workspace 5 minutes earlier, it would have been gone. That ended up being my favorite detail on the whole top, and a pretty good reminder of why I have such a hard time throwing fabric scraps away. Sometimes the smallest leftover piece is the one that finishes the entire project. If any of today's ideas have you wanting to try something new, I have more upcycling tutorials and inspiration in my playlists, and I'll also have another video waiting for you on the end screen. And if you're looking for supplies for your own projects, I sell fabric and craft supplies on my vintage shop. The link is in the video description. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. And don't forget to leave your vote in the comments. Now let's see which idea ends up being the favorite.